Thank you for tuning in for another workout. Today you're going to need a set of dumbbells. It's about 40 minutes to 45-minute workout. If you like this video and want to see more, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Let's get to it. All right, let's get warmed up. We're going to start with a clock or just a little lunge and stretch. So step forward, reach back over that back leg. My stretches are kind of this similar all week. We're going to out to 1 or 2 o'clock and stretch out over that back leg. So you'll see the same stretch here later this week, and laterally, 3 o'clock, reach. Just feel that stretch, breathe through it. Good, let's step forward and let's reach back over that leg. Good. Let's go 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock over that back leg, get a good stretch. Nice work. And then let's go out to the side. Same thing. Again, if you're wondering which way you're stretching, you're going over that straight leg. Good. Let's do some shoulder circles. We do have dynamic plank ups, like I said, shoulders today. A little bit more than usual. Good. We are doing a pyramid type timing. And again, let's go reverse here. I hope that I'm on it with my timer. Oh, it's so tedious doing those little timers in. So we're gonna go about a minute on an exercise. The next exercise will be 45 seconds, down to 30, 15, and then we'll work back up. Here we go, let's reverse it. Medium circles. Again, turn your music up over there, wake yourself up, have some fun. Forward. And reverse. Good. Overhead for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's bend over here. You can put this hand inside your knee if you want to get a little push and rotation. Otherwise, meet me here in the middle. Just look up towards that ceiling and rotate. Good. Come back to center. Rotate towards the other side. Back to center, and again. Center, reach and look. Center, nice work. Leg swings, all right? We're gonna take, you can hold on to a chair, a couch, a wall, but I want you to rotate over. I want you to turn your foot in. So we're kind of swinging around in front and around our body. And we're balancing, and we're using our core. We're waking up our core. Woo, here we go. The lower leg is waking up here as I twist onto it. Getting some mobility there. Good, let's go other side. Whoop. Same thing, not as balanced on this side. So again, you can grab onto something to hold on to here, a wall. Your partner, if you're working out with somebody over there. All right, good work. Let's open the gate. You're gonna bring this knee up, out, tap, bring it back in. Let's alternate, left leg out, tap, left leg back in. Good. Side to side. And then we got to jump in just a bit before we get into this. Timer's going to go right into the workout, so I'll stop us a little bit early. Just keep opening that gate. This feels good on the hips. And back. Good. Now we're going to jump forward, together, out, out. Forward, together, out. Out, good. Forward, together, out, out. You got it. Let's keep moving. And then we're gonna run in place for just a few seconds. Good, let's bring that knees up. If you're not there on that, just march, okay? Here we go. Nice work. Pump your arms, let that heart rate come up, let it build. We are going to start building through my workout like we normally do. We are going to start with core and at the floor, and we're going to build in. Let's go to butt kicks behind. Again, pumping your arms. Then we're going to do a little high heart rate in there. We'll do that a couple times. We'll be ready to go. Hopefully I don't tire you out too much, and we're going to go into strength. Good, all right, let's stop there. We're gonna go right in to our workout. Grab a sip of water. Again, make sure you have a lighter pair of dumbbells, medium. to heavy with a chair if you have it. Our first thing's gonna be a plank. Just follow along. I'm not even gonna try to tell you what we're doing. You're gonna follow my lead. Our first one's just gonna be a plank hold. It's a full minute, okay? So come down here, and we're just gonna come into elbow position on our toes and hold. I didn't get too crazy with too many of the exercises today. Kind of simplified. I have one hybrid or kind of compound type movement that we've done before. So you'll be able to follow along fairly easily. Now, because we're starting with core, I want you just to be careful about tiring out your core too much to keep going, okay? So you can always change the time. We're over 30 seconds here, so if that's enough for your plank, drop to your knees or stay on your toes. Make sure your bottom is level with the ground, all right? 13 seconds here. You're doing great. I want you to breathe. I want you to squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes. Make sure they're helping that lower back work, okay? 3, 2, and 1. All right, no rest on this pyramid. We're gonna go right into a right side plank here. Again, some of us are at our knees practicing, okay? Some of us may be at a toe to heel. Some of us may be here. I want you to check though on this. To get something really out of this, I want you to make sure that your elbow is under your shoulder, that your top shoulder is to the ceiling, that your neck is in line with your spine, your hips and your feet. All right, especially these hips, make sure they're up to the ceiling and that they're in line, they're between your head and your feet. I have a tendency to push them back to make this easier. You want to keep your body straight. 3, 2, and 1. We have 30 seconds of mountain climbers. We're going right into it. You can tap it out. You can run it out, all right? 30 seconds. Here we go. Nothing too crazy. Back to some simple exercises today. Thursday morning will be different, for sure. All right, 10 seconds. Again, pace yourself if you're not warm. It's early. Take your time on this. You're going to see this again. All right, good work. Here we go. We're into a little V-sit here, either with your legs straight or you can do bent, okay? My legs barely straighten because I'm so tight. Hold this for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 30 seconds, back to mountain climbers. Here we go. So, we're doing that pyramid. We've gone up. Well, actually, we've come down and we're going back up on this one. So 30 seconds here with mountain climbers. Then we'll have our left side plank for 45 seconds and we're back to a regular plank for a minute. All right, warming up that core. Don't take this too hard. Again, we're just getting the core activated and ready for the rest of this workout. All right, good work. Left side plank, elbow under shoulder, either from your knees, toe to heel, or stacked. Again, real quick, let's go through our checkpoints. Elbows under shoulder, top shoulder is up to sky. Head's in line with the hips, and the hips are in line with the feet, okay? And we're pushing up, pushing these hips up towards the ceiling, and we're holding. Good. If you feel yourself faltering on this with stacked feet, bring it toe to heel. If that's still an issue, go to knees. 8 seconds here. Woo-wee. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, 1 minute plank. Here we go. On your forearms, toes or knees, but try to start at your toes. See if you can do this for a little bit before you drop down. Whatever you do, try not to stop, at least get to the knees and go from there. Now on this one, again, let's check. Elbows are under shoulders. All right, you're gonna try, it's easy to want to drop the head. Try to keep the head in line with your spine. Squeeze your glutes, turn them on. We're halfway. If you need to stop, go ahead, take a 5-second break, 10 seconds, try to get back into it. Make sure your hips are level with the ground. We're almost there, 15 seconds, you can do this. Ignore the shakiness. Start to breathe, focus on your breath. We're gonna have a bit of rest before we move into the next circuit. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, I gave us 30 seconds in between each one of these just to talk us through. We're gonna do a little bit of heart rate now, okay? So still warming up, going high, get the jumping part kind of out of the way, although I have one jump later. We're gonna do some skipping. All right, so if you have some room, you can skip in here, okay? Back and forth if you want. If you don't, just stay in place. We're gonna do jumping jacks. We're gonna do high knees. Actually, we're gonna do hits, okay? All right, we're ready to go. Grab a sip of water real quick if you need to. We're going right into this. First one, skipping, okay? And I'm gonna move across here, and I'm gonna even try to go back, which is a little tough, all right? The hand that's going up is opposite the knee that's also headed up, okay? There you go, back and forth, trying to get off the ground. Now, if this bothers you to be trying to jump, just raise up on your toes, okay? You can push up and raise up this way, okay? We're halfway. This is a minute, so keep moving. Again, depends on how much room you have there, but you can have fun with this in the house. You can really skip and move across the room, okay? Good, but we're bringing that knee high. And you can do regular skips if you want. 3, 2, 1, jumping jacks, here we go. 45 seconds. A little bit of cardio. You got it. I'll be nice and warm. We'll be ready for our next segment. We're gonna do a lot of arms coming up after we finish these two again. And we're finishing with legs, which I love. Just because we'll be there, we'll start to sweat even deeper, having all those large muscles working for us. All right, now again, if high jacks here bother anything, ankles, knees, just come here to low jacks for me. 10 seconds. And we're going into those knees, okay? Here we go. Hit, hit, up, down. Just pull those knees, or those elbows down towards your knees. Good. Now, if you want, you can grab a small weight here and use a weight to pull down. Up to you, all right? So you can pull here or just use body weight. Have a 5, it doesn't need to be real heavy. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Here's our jump. 15 seconds just a jump squat, just small again. If we're not jumping, up on your toes, okay? Just swing up onto those toes with those squats, all right? The rest of us are hopping. 3, 2, and 1. All right, moving quick back to those knees, okay? So again, we're moving down that 15 second. This is 30 seconds. Back up to jacks for 45 and skipping for a minute. That's how we're working today. Up, down. Good. Really pull down, pull those knees up. Use your core. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Here we go, jack it out or tap it out. Here we go.
From the beginning.
Good work. Get those hands all the way overhead. Give yourself a clap. Overhead. Good. You got it. Now, we have our minute skipping after this. We are going to go back to the core that we did with those planks. We're going to do them again. We're going to do this segment again, and then we're done. We're not going to see it the rest of the workout. We're moving on to a whole new segment. Same setup, different exercises. 8 seconds here. We have those high skips. You can do some low skips. 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Here we go. So if you want, you can just skip around the house in circles, whatever you want to do to move. Some of you are going to meet me with a high skip here, okay? Lifting that knee. And you don't have to work backwards. If you want to just turn around each time, you might have more room. I'm going to work forward and back. Trying to get as high as I can. Really working off that ground. Good. We are halfway if you need a break. Otherwise, stay here with us. Good. Woo. 18 seconds. Again, the timer is there just to help us keep moving. If you need a rest, if your heart rate is spiraling up and out of control, take a breather, take it low. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. 30 seconds rest. Grab a sip of water. Oh, good work. Unfortunately, we're doing this again. No, actually, that's the wrong mindset. We're doing this again. One more time. And then we'll move on to dumbbells and weights. And on those dumbbells and weights, I just want you to be careful today. Be mindful of where your core is. Here we go. Not a lot of time. Luckily, the heart rate will come down on this. Let's come down to that forearm plank. Here we go. On your toes or your knees. All right. You can even do a plank at an incline off of a couch if you want. Find something that works for you today. Right now, my heart rate's still a little up, so I'm just gonna focus on my breathing. Try inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Let's get that heart rate back down and in check during this core. We're halfway, so you have made it 30 seconds. Kudos to you, keep it going. Do as long as you can. Make note of how long you've been holding these, if you're progressing or not. If you need more, we can lift and lift. All right, we can make some changes. We can tap out in front and raise our arm. We can do some things there. All right, 5 seconds, and you've made it. 3, 2, and 1, good work. 45 seconds, right side plank. All right, we'll go through our checkpoints. You're either at your knees, you're at heel to toe, or you're stacked. All right, make sure elbow under shoulder. All right, our hips up, it's our head, our hips, and our feet in line too, okay? And we're right here. You got this. You can even, sometimes it helps for me to stay in line if I just bring this arm up towards the ceiling so I don't have a tendency to rock my shoulder forward. We have 12 seconds here. Hold on. If you need to drop a knee, one knee, go ahead. If you need to drop to both, go. Maybe we started at both today. You do you. We're here. We're working. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, mountain climbers for 30 seconds. If you have paper plates there and you want to slide it out, you can. I didn't mess with them today because we're moving so quick. All right, you can run this. You can tap this. All right, let's do it. Woo. You got it. 10 seconds. If your wrists bother you, you can go up onto your knuckles. That can help just a bit. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have that V-sit. Woo. Here we go. You can hold on if you need to. Try to release. We have 8 seconds. This is only a 15-second hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, back to mountain climbers. All right, now, this is 30 seconds. If you're tired, rest 10. We now have 20 seconds. You had 10 seconds rest there. You can work the amount of time that you can do. I'm just here to guide you. Pull those knees in. This is easy. Pick up your pace. 7 seconds. You're doing great. 6, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we have to get on that left side plank. Side plank here. Here we go. Again, checkpoints. Elbow under shoulder. And I go through this because when we tire, our body is going to find ways to cheat, okay? It's natural. It wants to keep working for you, but it's gonna find ways to cheat, whether you're aware of it or not, no matter how good you are. So make sure those hips are between your feet and your head, that your shoulder is up towards the ceiling, that you're pushing into your hips, that your elbow is under your shoulder. We only have 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Rolling back into that forearm plank. You got it right here. Hips level with the ground, elbows under shoulders, and we're holding. Don't give up on me if this gets to be too hard. Just go to your knees. All right, if you're at your knees, take a 5-second break, 10-second, get back to it. You do what you can for this minute, and you work up to it. All right, I'm glad for a little breather after this. We're halfway. Good job. You've got this. What's 25 more seconds? We got this. We can do this. I'm gonna need a mop here after the workout. 15 seconds. Feels so good to sweat. Feels so good to have some humidity in the air. Some heat. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. 30 seconds rest. Grab a sip of water. Dab if you need to. All right. So that leads us back to our skipping, our little bit of cardio here, okay? So we'll get going. We have just 12 seconds and we're right into it. If you need a break, rest here a little bit. Join us when you're ready, okay? All right, skipping. Either just regular low skips or high skipping, okay? Like a pogo stick, trying to get as high as you can. Jump up, good. And again, you can move forward and back if you have a small space. If you have a larger space, go across your basement, your room. Get some momentum, get high, all right? But don't rush it. You wanna try to focus on getting that up movement, all right? It's not so much about that forward as it is up. We're halfway. If you need some rest, because a minute is too long, take it now. Otherwise, keep working with me. Or bring it low. Good. 13 seconds. Up and down. I don't think I'm coming off the ground as much as I was. 3, 2, and 1. Good, jumping jacks. Here we go. Nap that heart rate. If you're at a 10 and you cannot breathe, you cannot talk, I want you here. Bring it down a bit, okay? Unless you're training for a race, let's just bring it down a bit. I want you breathless. I want this to be work. I also don't want you to hate it or feel that you can't do it. Modify. You'll feel much better at the end. But also dig deep. Don't be the person that gives up at the first sign of uncomfortableness. What is this? If there is no struggle, there is no progress, right? Just a little bit of struggling is good. All right, that's high knees. Here we go, we're gonna hit 30 seconds. I'm gonna grab my weight and add a little weight to this. Up to you. Pick those knees up. Pull down, good. And again, no need to add the weight if you're not there. Some of you have been with me for a while. Check it in. 8 seconds. And we're gonna try a little 15-second jump squat or squat to toes. All right, here we go. So we're either hopping, jumping, landing soft on those knees, or we're squatting, pushing up on our toes, okay? Here we go. It's a short amount of time. 3, 2, and 1. Good. High knees. Weight or no weight. Not really high knees, they're just knees. Knee hits is what I like to call them. Trying to bring that weight down, or my hands down, towards those knees. Good. 15 seconds. We have jumping jacks next. You're doing great. We're almost done. You're not gonna see any of these the rest of the time. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Jumping jacks. High five, let's do this. These now are not so bad. Jacks to me are a great way to get the heart rate up, but feel a little bit better about it. All right, because we can tap. We can stay low on these. Easy to switch up. 25 seconds to go. Get those hands all the way overhead. Give yourself a clap over there. All right, good. 15 seconds. 10. We're at the home stretch. Almost there. We have skipping though coming up. The toughest one of the bunch because it's a full minute. Here we go. Some sort of skipping. If you want to march in place just to keep moving, you can do so. You can do some low skips. Good. Lift as high as you can. I'm not getting very high at this point anymore. Do your best. You got it. Don't give up. Just modify. Even if you have to stop this, march in place. Step side to side in place. We're at 23 seconds. We'll take a little water break. We'll find our weights. And we have a whole new set of exercises. Good. Reach up, try to get there. Do your best. Visualize. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, good work. Nice work. We only have 30 seconds of rest here. If you need more, take it. This first exercise a minute. And we're gonna do it twice. So actually 4 times by the time we're done. We have lateral arm raises. So our heart rate will start to come down on this upper. We'll go to legs, which will probably bring it back up again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your light dumbbells. Lateral arm raises to side. I'm gonna have everybody turn your thumbs up. Now, doing this may require that you pick up lighter weights than what you're used to with your palms down. All right, right here, shoulder height and down. I like this one because it brings our shoulders back as we raise versus this internal rotation that we kind of slightly have with our palms down. Right here, squeeze. Pause at the top, lower with good control. We are halfway. Well, then we have 45 seconds. I put some dips in here. We'll talk about it in a second. All right, 10 seconds to go. A little pause there, a little breather. We're doing dips. If you have shoulders that roll in, if you have a lack of range of motion to go overhead, I want you here with kickbacks, okay? Everybody else, either from the floor, follow me here, doing some dips for those triceps, or if you have a chair or something that you can get to a couch, you're gonna come high. You can do bent knees here, which I recommend getting started, or out. Now, you wanna make sure that you have your shoulders squeezed back and the shoulders are down away from your ears. No shrugging, okay? Absolutely no shrugging. It's a small movement onto those triceps, but you gotta keep your shoulders back. So that's where, if you're having trouble with that, I want you to do a kickback. You can even come here and make this a little lighter. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We've had dynamic plank ups. We're gonna do our right arm on this round. Down to the floor and to a plank. Lots of plank, lots of core. Right arm leads up. Everybody loves this. Right arm down. It's only 30 seconds. Right arm up from your knees or your toes, right arm down. Here we go. We'll get to the left side, but don't worry about it for now. 10 seconds. Up, down, up, down. You got it. Keep those hips level with the ground, even if you're at knees. Keep it in line with your head and spine. 15 seconds here, bicep curls. Just grab some weights. They can be lighter. I want these to be quick. Only 15 seconds. Here we go. Come on, a couple more. 1 and 2. Good. I didn't spend as much time on that. If you prefer biceps, substitute our triceps for biceps. Here we go. Left arm, dynamic plank up, down. Left arm, up, down. You got it. Then we're back to our dips. And again, on our next round, if you're somebody that would rather work on biceps, switch our dips to biceps. And then just do a tricep dip or kick back on that 15 seconds. I'll remind you. I'll try. 3, 2, and 1. All right, to dips. But if you have mobility, if you can keep those shoulders down, otherwise just kick back for me, okay? And you can do this from the floor if you don't have a chair. So my shoulders are down, away from my ears. I'm really pulling my shoulder blades back to keep those shoulders. My hands are actually rotated out slightly. That helps. Okay? Here you go. Dip it out. You can do it with bent knees to make it easier. We have 15 seconds here. If you're feeling pinching or pain in the shoulder, stop. This is not for you today, and that's okay. All right? Just kick it back. All right, I did some things for you, yes. Well, on my membership page, I have some things for you to help with that mobility. All right, we're back to a minute. That's our front arm raises this time. So we did lateral. We're gonna do front. I want you to have thumbs up. All right, so right here, my palms are facing in. We're gonna raise it to shoulder height, lower with control. No swinging. All right, control. Good, you got this. Boy, we have legs after this. We're gonna be a sweaty mess. We're halfway. If you're tired now, lower your weights, keep going, or take a break. Don't overdo it. You should have control. If you feel that you're dropping your weights, stop there. We should be able to control it in both directions without throwing our body into it, okay? 10 seconds. And we have goblets coming up. So think about your weights for your goblet squat. I'm gonna talk about that here. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Whew. Take a sip of water, towel off. Goblet squats are next, all right? Take a heavier weight if you have it. If you don't worry. If you don't have a heavier weight and it's too easy, maybe take 2 dumbbells to the side here, okay? If it bothers your back and core, we've done a lot of core, bring the weight out here too, or maybe even better to the side. I'm gonna hold the weight here in a goblet as much as I can. It's a full minute, so you have to pace yourself. This weight out in front might be too much for a full minute. All right, if that's the case, bring it down low, put it down, keep squatting, we're working. All right, you reached your max, that's fine. The weight became too much, that's good. That means you got there. All right. Next up, just so you can think about it, whether you want weights, whether you're gonna do body weight, we have an alternating forward lunge on the front. We're halfway. So if you've made it 30 seconds, 10 reps or so, and you need a break, take it here. Watch that back, squeeze those glutes. All right, brace your core. Okay, if you're feeling too much lower back pressure, we need to lower the weight, or we need to put the weight down by our side. Try something different. Don't let it keep grabbing over and over. 3, 2, and 1. Oh boy, I'm sweaty. All right, here we go. We're alternating forward lunge. Step forward, push back. Again, this can be body weight, or this could be with weights like I'm doing right here by your side. Good. Don't step out too far. Get a 90-degree bend in both legs. Try to go all the way down. If you're not there, that's okay. So if you're not there, I would suggest possibly just doing no weight, working on range, working on knee strength, working on leg strength to get there. We have 3 seconds. All right, grab some weight. I'll show you this one. We've done it before. This is a little bit of a combination move. You're gonna take your dumbbell here. You're gonna bring it up towards your chest. I'm gonna flip it around so I'm into this goblet squat. And I'm gonna squat, so another goblet here, okay? So deadlift to squat. Here we go. Back and forth on that deadlift. Push your bottom back, shoulders are away from your ears. Look at your form. If the form's not there, you're using the lightest weight you have, just working on that. All right, 15 seconds. I did put another jump in. Spider-Man or 180. We're gonna come here, bring the arms up, lead with the arms, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Good, back to this deadlift to squat. And again, if jumping's not for you, squat, move up on those toes. Here we go, deadlift to squat. I'll show you what this looks like from the front. Deadlift to squat. Can you see what my hands are doing? Down, right there, good. Here we go. Pop it up, squat it out. Squeeze those glutes. Woo, we got it. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Alternating forward lunge. Find your way if you're using it. Here we go, right into it. No rest. We'll take rest after our next exercise. Legs are a doozy, always are. Take it down to body weight. Now, for some of you watching this later, I'll try to put some notes in there. instead of going back through this again, you could do these 2 circuits one time. We're gonna go back and do them again though. You might only have 1 more in you. I'll talk about that. I'll give us some options. Good, 5 seconds. I talked myself through that one real quick. All right, goblet squats. Again, be mindful of where your core is. Is it tired, fatigued, done? If so, bring that weight down by your side or drop the weight altogether, okay? Just work those squats. Keep that weight close to your body. I have it really pressed against my chest. Probably hearing it in the microphone. All right. Again, no shame if you need to drop that weight. Protect that core. We have 28 seconds here, so you've made it 30. Probably almost 10 reps or so. It's a good time to break if you need it. 20 seconds. That's good. Brace. There you go. 10 seconds. We're gonna get a rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Woo. Nice work, everyone. Again, thanks for joining me here. We have 25 seconds. We're in all the way to the top. Done this little ladder and another little ladder. Going back to arms. Heart rate can come down. We can focus here. All right, so lateral arm raises. Find some lighter weight. Our thumbs are gonna be up. Thumbs up today. 3, 2, and 1. We're doing great. We are on our last stretch. Okay, so this means we're gonna do this upper body portion, this arm portion, and we're headed into legs. And we get to stretch and cool down. We get to feel great all day because we got it done. All you need to worry about today is maybe a good walk. Yoga, something that releases stress. I always tell people, my cardio lets go of, I don't know, a lot of stress. It helps me figure out things, sort things out, right, in life. We're halfway. Keep it coming with control. My strength makes me feel strong. You know, like I can conquer the world for the day. So you've conquered it. You're gonna conquer the rest of the day. Go out and give yourself a release of stress, okay? Walk, get some fresh air. We finally made it out for a hike yesterday, which was just great. Can't even tell you. All right, that's lateral arm raise, tricep dips or kickbacks. Again, don't do the dips if you don't have the range of mobility, okay? If you know that you're kind of here, get into those kickbacks for me. Here we go, we're coming down. My hands are slightly turned out, my shoulders are away from my ears, and my shoulder blades are squeezed together, and I'm just gonna come up and down. It's a small movement on those triceps. Good, 20 seconds here. We have dynamic plank ups, right arm. You got it. 10 seconds. Bend your knees here if it's getting to be too much, okay? Take some of that weight off. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Dynamic plank ups here, okay? Right arm, let's do it. We only have 30 seconds. Up, down, right arm. I am sliding everywhere. You got it. Up, down, right arm leads. We'll get back to the left in a few seconds. Check that alignment. Look at your hips. Look at mine. I'm probably telling you one thing and doing the other. No. 3, told you, the body will try to cheat regardless of whether you know it or not. All right, this is our bicep curls. Again, I forgot to remind you, if you prefer to do more biceps, I'm gonna do lightweight, pull it in quick, but still with good control. 3, 2, and 1. Left arm dynamic plank ups. Here we go. Up, down. And again, when we go back to those dips, if you prefer triceps or biceps, go into a curl. Up, down. You got it. This might feel a little different on this side. If you're a right hand person, left arm up, left arm down. Woo! Nice work. That's time. Again, whew, I'm gonna have to dry off just a bit. Here we go. Dipping it out. up, down. All right, here you go. Hands are turned out, shoulders are back. Shoulder blades squeeze, so shoulders are down and back, let's say. They're away from those ears. Go to bent knees if you need to. I think I'm gonna switch it up now. Take some of that pressure off, make sure I can keep going. You can do this from the floor. And again, kickbacks are great here if we lack that range in our shoulders. And that's time. Woo! Good work. We have our front arm raises. Palms in, thumbs up. Right here, shoulder height. Back down. Good work. Right here. Make sure you have control on that lift. Up and down. Good. We're right into goblets after this. We have a 30-second break, so think about your weight. It's our last set. All right, I think it's a little over, it's almost 5 minutes of work, these circuits I have for you today. We're over halfway. If your shoulders have had it and that did it, stop here. All you need to do is get to that max. Those last few reps that just feel like a struggle, and you've made progress, okay? Did I say struggle again today? Oh, and did I say progress again? Great quote today. You have to laugh at yourself. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, 30 seconds of rest. Here we go. Goblets. Again, if your core is tired, please don't hold that weight or take it light. All right, otherwise, sometimes it feels better here. I still feel it grab there. I personally like a couple dumbbells on the side. Up to you. Just put the weight down. Do a deeper squat. All right, here we go. This is a full minute in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Weight is close to the body. Really close. Don't hold it out away. Keep it close. This protects your lower back, your core. All right, especially with this heavier weight. We're up and down. Trying to get to 90 degrees if we can. You can go further if you've got that mobility, okay, and strength. All right, just try to watch the tuck in the back. And try not to tuck. If you go too deep and you start to roll your hips under, stop before that. That's all I ask. We're halfway. I'm gonna turn back here. Woo. Toes are slightly flared out. My feet are about shoulder width apart. The only thing I need you to focus on is making sure that weight is evenly distributed across the foot. So the balls of your feet and the heels of your feet feel the same amount of pressure. All right, if not, send me a message. We'll talk about it later. 3, 2, and 1. All right, this is that deadlift to squat. All right, oh no, alternating lunges, I'm sorry. Don't let me do that. The brain starts to go towards the end of the exercise every single time. Alternating forward lunges. Whew. That happens to my clients. I'm like, I'm sorry, I just can't remember this or that. I'm like, that's okay. I have a theory that oxygen is just working throughout the body, and it's like, forget you, brain. These muscles, other muscles and things needed. Kind of leaves that area. All right, alternating lunges. Trying to get that back knee down with or without weight. 90-degree bend. And we only have 3 seconds. Nice work, here we go. Here's the exercise I was excited to get to. Now, if you don't want to go into that goblet squat, because we've already done that and you're tired with that, just work on your deadlift, okay? Just work on getting form on that deadlift, pushing those hips back. Here we go. I'm gonna lift up into my goblet. I'm gonna go back down in that deadlift into goblet. Good. Deadlift to goblet. Deadlift to goblet. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna jump. If you're not jumping, maybe low tap it out with jacks up and over and turn 180 degrees. Back and forth. You got it. They call this a Spider-Man jump. Can you see why? All right. Now this is back to this deadlift to squat. We're so close, everyone. Kudos to you. Here we go. Up into the squat. Take the squat out if you want. Work on your deadlift. Maybe your back has had it. Maybe your core has had it. Why don't you lay down on your back and do a glute bridge? All right. I think most of us might know what that is. On your back, feet flat, lift your hips. All right, or cat-cow to release your back. Good. 45 seconds here. Alternating lunges. Here we go. Step forward, push off. Now, if this is bugging your knees, try a reverse step. Try to come back off the knee and forward, okay? If your knees do not like a forward lunge, go with reverse. I should have mentioned that earlier, but you'll hear me repeat these things. You'll get to know what you need to do for you. Woo! We're so close. We're 14 seconds here. We have a minute of those goblets, and we get to bring it down. Nice work. All right, 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, goblets it is, or some sort of squat, with or without weight. Here we go. Weight is close to your body. All right, squeeze the glutes. Okay, make sure they're turned on. If not, we might feel more of our lower back working to help some other muscles. Brace your core. Squeeze your glutes. You got it. All right. We're halfway. Goodness, 30 seconds of work today. You get to pat yourself on the back. Whew. 20 seconds. I'm pausing at the top. If you have lighter weight and you need a little bit more, take that pause out. Drop right into it. Take the pause out. All right, it's a little bit of rest at top. If you pause, you can remove it. 3, 2, and 1. Look at that. Oh, good work. First of all, high five. Nice work. We have 30 seconds coming down here, a 5-minute cool down. I'll try not to take us much longer than that. All right, towel off. So, drip everywhere. Okay, so here we go. Oh, let's bring the heart rate down. I always do this, I love this. Just get back to breathing. All right, arms up overhead. Inhale through the nose. And let's just go straight back down in front today. Sometimes I change that. Up, in through the nose. Out through the mouth, you got it. And again, in and out. Last one, in. And let's go out wide this time. I tricked you, sorry, here we go. Let's grab behind, interlace those fingers, pull back, chest out, little stretch. If you struggle with that, just take a towel and hold on to it so that you can hold on to something back there. Get those shoulders back. After that workout, we're a little warmer and loose. Hopefully we can get that stretch. Okay, let's come up overhead. I'm gonna do a side bend. If you haven't done yoga, you haven't been bending, let's grab that left wrist with our right hand. You're gonna wiggle yourself high here, pull up, and then we're gonna bend to the right, just slightly. I'm just resting my head on my right arm. I just want you to focus on breathing. You may feel like your skin wants to rip apart on this. I used to, it's still, but I'm stretching more, it feels better. Let's pull a little bit out further and fall a little deeper. Good, hold. Don't forget to breathe in this stretch. All stretches, but especially this one. If you can't breathe, maybe come out of that bend a bit. All right, let's switch. Left hand grabs the right wrist, wiggle it out, get a long spine, reach towards the ceiling, bend to the left, and hold and breathe. Rest your head on your arm. And breathe. Good, let's pull out again and dip a little deeper if you can. All right, good work. Let's step forward with our right foot, left foot back. Toes are pointing the same direction for now. And we're just going to get a nice flat back, all right? And just bend over at those hips and stretch. You can put your hands down, but try to keep a flat back. We're not gonna round out into it today. Nice flat back, work it down. Good, let's hold. Now I'd like to go into that triangle pose, so let's do that left foot out. If you can, you're gonna give it a little twist. It might be here, it might be right up here. Put your hand where you feel that stretch. It could be all the way up here, that's fine. Or work down, all right? Inside the ankle, not quite to the floor today, maybe later today. Good job. All right, we're gonna come down to our knees. I'm gonna turn around so you can see this. We're gonna give it a little twist. Bring that left arm outside that right knee. Put your hands together here, press them, and get a little turn into that hip there. Good, and breathe. Now, some of you may be flexible enough, this may be nothing to you. It's a lot to me, but you can put your hand down and look up. There are days I can do that. This is not one of them at this early in the morning. All right, we're gonna go into a runner stretch now. So right here, extend that leg back. You can put your knee down if you need to. All right, otherwise we're up on our toes. We're gonna rock it out. Just for 5 counts, 3, 4, and 5. Let's bring both hands inside that foot for this rock. Start to feel that. Good, now let's drop that knee, tap it, and extend. Up and down. 3, 4, and 5. Good, all right, let's come out of that. Let's turn around, let's do the other side. Toes are forward, all right? Get a nice flat back, bring those shoulders down, and let's just push our hips back and get that stretch. Find a place on your leg that allows you to keep a flat back and just stretch out here. Good. Nice work. Make sure to breathe so those muscles can relax. Good, we're gonna turn into triangle pose, so that back leg, bring the toes out, maybe here, maybe here. Find a place along the leg that gives you that stretch you need. Give it a twist, look up if you can. If your balance is off, look forward. You can even look down. Try to work that arm down, that hand, and breathe. Hold that stretch. Good work. Turn around here, right knee down, left knee up. Bring that right arm outside that knee. Let's give it a little twist. And let's breathe. I love this one. Again, if you're flexible enough, this hand can go down, this arm can go up. Here we go. Just keep stretching and breathing and twisting. Good. Start to slow down. This feels good. Let's put both hands inside if you need to and go here. All right, and if you can, you're gonna stretch back. If not, get that knee down, but still stretch it back a little bit further, okay? So you feel the stretch on your inner thigh here. And let's come up on our toes if you can. We're gonna rock it out for 1, 2, oh, this side is bad. 3, 4, and 5. Let's tap that knee down. 1, and extend. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good work. All right, that is it today. I appreciate you joining me. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Please let me know your thoughts. If there's something you need, or a switch on something, or there's mobility issues, or anything, message me. I love to help. Love to help. This is what I love. We can talk about this all day. Thank you. Have a good day. You got it out of the way. Nice work.